Hey everybody, I'm Bob, Kristie. We start by saying whoop whoop. Now, people are fascinated with whoop whoops. It came from, there's a couple of things, excitement, and also from my days of being a policeman, the siren. Like if you're going to an accident, for example, and you have your siren going, and it's a long siren, the one, just bear with me.
Oh no. The dogs are gonna start howling.
Okay, when you come up to an intersection, it's smart to change the siren pattern because it will let people know that the police car is close, right? So the siren pattern I used to love to go to when I was at an intersection, it'd be like, whoop. So that's where the whoop whoop comes from. So speaking of which, so people equate that to excitement, but I want you to think about something for a second. If you really have dreams, and I'm not talking about wishes, I'm talking about dreams. If you really have dreams, you wake up excited. If you really have dreams, you go to bed excited. Excitement is not something that you can fake. It's not. And to be candid, 90% of success in this business comes down to excitement. We, as a society, we can measure how long it takes us to get to the moon. We can measure how much medicine your body may need. But there is never a measure of this, of how excited a person can really be. They haven't quantified that yet in life. But it is a fact, I promise you, that people want to be around excited people. If you're boring, they don't care what you have to say. They just don't. They go be bored with whatever they're doing. So the key for yourself to get the business to move from your head to your heart, it begins with excitement. It begins with dreams. And let me just say this too. When you're a young person, when you're 13, 14, 15, what were your dream cars, for example? I promise you it wasn't a Toyota Corolla. I promise you it wasn't another average car. And the great thing about dreaming, it's free. A great thing about dreaming is you can do it 24/7, 365. You can go online anytime you want to go look at some really cool houses, some really cool cars, some really cool vacation spots, some really good things that you'd like to do to go help other people. So we got to get back to, I've always been this way. If everybody knows me, I've been excited my whole life, right? You as a person, if you have dreams, you'll be excited, right? So of late, tons of leaders coming to visit from all over the world. And I was talking to one of them, and they said that people, are scared of companies, and they have what I call MLM phobia. And what I mean by that is this: their experiences in other companies have been less than stellar. Commissions aren't right. They're late. The support is bad. The products don't show up. The products don't work. The products don't have value. You can't feel the products. The products taste horribly. Go on and on and on and on. So this person wanted to spend some time to talk about a history of all the bad stuff. And I said, stop, I'm not going to take the time to do that. Because number one, you can't trip on what's behind you. That's in the past. You're here now. Number two, I want you to pay very close attention to something. Performance speaks for itself. We're too busy doing it instead of talking about doing it. What I mean by that is this: I know you'll get paid every 5 minutes when you're on a commission. Never in doubt. Hasn't been in doubt since the start of the company. I know your commission will also be accurate. That I know. I also know your mobile phone will go cha-ching when you get paid. I also know your product will show up on time. I also know that your product will taste great each time. Also know your packaging will look great each time. And there's an art to this, just so you know too. Do you ever wonder why when you get your product packaging, all the shake bags face the same way? Because we make it that way. Do you ever wonder why all the energy is the same way? We do it that way. Do you ever wonder why your Prime box is packed out the same way? Because it's planned like that. It's the little details that matter. If you don't pay attention to the little things, I promise you, you'll never grasp the big things. So as a company, we pay attention to the little things. So I will say this to you. If you're a leader from another company, and there's plenty that are new here coming every single day, every single week, every single month, okay? Just pay attention to our performance. We are not perfect, but we will always be perfectly honest with you. Okay. If we bought something up, even if it's a little thing, most of the times you don't even see it or hear about it because we correct it. We have things in place to make sure that you have one role here, which is to go promote. You go promote the products, you go promote the business, let the team, we have over 500 years of MLM experience, which is a long time. I mean, I started when I was, what, 4? We have a lot of experience, right? And so we put it out there for you because I want you to have the best of the best of the best. That way it gives you peace of heart that you can go out and market the business to everybody. Next up. Think about this. Nobody in this business, you talk to people all the time. Nobody will really follow you unless they know that you're obsessed. You're not just in the business, but the business is in you. Let me say that again. Yeah. You're not, thank you. You're not just in the business, but the business is in you. Let's face it. It costs nothing to sign up in QuiAri. I give you the mobile app. I give you the business. I give you the back office. I give you the training. I give you everything for free.
Translated into many languages.
So anybody can sign up. But there is a difference between just signing somebody up and being their, quote, enroller versus their, quote, sponsor. A sponsor is somebody who leads somebody. A leader is somebody who creates more leaders, not somebody who just is out to create more followers. And I think, honestly, that's where some people have social media wrong and MLM wrong these days. Because I did a little experiment. And I didn't tell anybody I was going to do the little experiment, but I went and checked out some people's social media pages, right? I never do it. I don't have time to do it, but I did it for a purpose, right? I saw some pretty funny stuff. I really did. But also what was funny for some is the size of your check. So you have to keep in mind this. I want you to pay attention to this. If you want to make $500,000 per year, and that's not an income claim. I'm just saying, if you want to make $500,000 a year, your time is valued at $4.17 per minute.
Wow.
$4.17 per minute. Now that's based upon an 8-hour day, work day, 40 hours a week, 2 weeks of vacation per year. So what I want you to think about as you go through your daily routine, and it's up to you to how you spend your time, totally up to you. Is it making you money or is it costing you money? I don't do anything in my life that is just for quote, creating followers instead of making leaders. And that's important. And also what is important, if you're going to be a leader, you have to lead by example. I'll give you another example. Everybody knows I get up 3 o'clock. I mean, if it's 3 o'clock, I feel like I'm sleeping in, right? Why do I do that? Well, number one, there's that much work to be done. Number two, there's people all over the world that depend upon me that are in different time zones. Number three is, importantly, I lead by example. If I was lazy, how in the world could I tell you not to be lazy? Can't be. So what comes out of my mouth, I want you to understand, because this is what it takes to get it. When I say it means your dreams, whatever your dreams are, whatever your dreams are. Every morning, Kristie and I, we take the kids to school. Every afternoon, we pick the kids up from school. Those are a couple of things in my life which I don't deviate from. I have the reward. I have the pleasure. I've earned that right to be able to do that in my life. I've earned that right. That right started when I started busting my rear end 30 years ago. That's when I started to lay the groundwork for how my life is now. I just didn't turn the switch on one day and just didn't win the lottery. So what I'm trying to help you understand is I was obsessed from the moment that I got into this business, this industry. Mm-hmm. Your house wasn't built by itself. Your car wasn't built by itself. You leverage other people's times and talents to bring it into your life. And I'm going to tell you this right now, your income should never be built by itself. It is the only way to have both money and time freedom, because this is what I want you to pay attention to. What you have to learn is this. In MLM, there's not a lot to learn. There's really not. Anybody can read the website. Anybody can, somebody said, can you give me a training on the product? I said, yeah. Shook it up, taste it, training over. There it is. Go read the website. It tells you every single thing that you want to know. So in our industry, what you have to be careful about is this. Don't spend time on non-revenue producing activities. Anybody can go read the website. Anybody can go watch videos. I don't have to tell somebody the QuiAri story because it's on video. It's on your getpaidin5.com site. I don't have to explain Maki to somebody. It's on the QuiAri.com site. So again, the basics that you need to learn how to do in order to really get your income up is this. You have to understand really quickly. Do you want me to train you real quick? I'm gonna help you with this. Here's the model. Get active, get qualified, get on auto delivery, and get paid in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Say it again. Get active, get qualified, get on auto delivery, and get paid every 5 minutes. Who in the right mind would not want to save up to 28% on their products? Simple. Save money. Who does not want to get active? Use a product for yourself. Mm-hmm. If you can't find one customer with these products, it's an issue for you. If you're not using the product yourself, you can be your own best customer if you wish, or if not, you can definitely find somebody that needs the products, the new number one. It's really simple. Get qualified. Hey, do you know 2 people that want to get paid every 5 minutes and get healthier at the same time? Pretty simple stuff. Get on auto delivery and then go. If you notice, when you combine these simple steps with excitement, magic can happen. The second that you step out and start doing all this other crazy stuff that people do for you ingredientologists, for you suggestionologists, for you, when I say social mediaologists, what I mean is this: spending time being cute instead of doing the things that you need to be doing in order to create followers versus creating leaders. That's what I am talking about here, right? I asked somebody the other day, I saw what they put up. I said, how long did it take you to do it? Wow, you know, the video, how to do that, about an hour. So in the back of my mind, I'm saying, $4.17 per minute, right? Times an hour. That's about $250 a time right there. Wow. So doing the wrong thing at the wrong time can get very, very, very expensive. So let's get great at learning the basics. And then what do? You teach the basics. Learn the basics, teach the basics. Learn the basics, teach the basics. So it all steps with your lists, warm market, the right invitation question. It's all in the Purple Diamond Guide. Mm-hmm. Directing them to the videos, let everything do the work for you to help you do the work for you, and then teach other people the same thing. Does everybody see? I want everybody, and let me know in the chat, does everybody really understand how simple this business is? It's simple. Nobody likes complicated stuff. So easy, yeah. Complication means intimidation. And if somebody gets intimidated, they're not going to do the business. But if all somebody has to do is get excited and ask a simple invitation question, people can do that. Because let me explain this to you. For those of you that have been around the industry a long time, if you're not careful, what you're doing is when you go to talk to somebody, a prospect, what's going through their mind is this: man, I can't do that. I'm not a super sales type. I'm not a product expert. Mm-hmm. So you have to be simple like Bob. Yeah, I'm simple. Believe me, I'm simple. You have to be excited like Bob. Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot, but I don't have to know a lot. I know what needs to be done in order to build a network, which is a combination of building teams, customers, promoters, etc. Does that make sense to everybody? So please keep it simple. Your check will thank me. Next up, please. Global updates. I mean, my goodness, what is there not? What is what is there not to update you on? Okay, so the last couple of weeks, I've had so many leaders here from around the world, United States, Asia, Latin America, etc. I mean, just craziness. People are, and I was talking about this to people. The industry's at a very cool time now because people are looking for a legit company that will continue to pay them, that will continue to be here year after year, day after day, week after week, month after month. People are tired of joining nonsense Rudy Poo companies that don't have a chance in the world of surviving 6 months, more or less a year or two. It is a shameful fact in this industry that some people, when they start a company, it's designed not to be here in 6 months. It's designed not to be here in a year. And if you join those types of companies, you will wind up being a member of the NFL club. No further leads, no friends left. Because I don't care how good you are. I don't care what you say. Each time that you have to change companies or change companies or horses, we call them, the amount of people that will follow you to the next becomes less. And then less. And then less. And your credibility, your personal brand, your personal credibility will become less. So when I tell people all the time, come join the new number one, that's us. That's what I'm talking about. There, in my opinion, there's never been a company in the history of MLM that has put up the biggest infrastructure as we have in the shortest amount of time. There's a reason for that. Because 5-minute pay deserves to be heard by the world. Maki, the benefits of Maki, Maki X, Youth X, all the product benefits deserves to be heard by the world as fast as we can. You know, so when we were talking to one of the leaders that was here, you know, he said, you know, Bob, where's the finish line? And my answer is very simple. For me personally, there is no finish line. There is not. And what I mean by that is this: there's always somebody who's going to need my help. Always a new person with a dream, a customer that wants to get healthier, a promoter from another company that was not performing, a promoter from another company that wants to feel safe, a promoter from another company that was about to give up on the industry and give up their dreams because they were with Rudy Poo companies, right? So what is critically important for us as a company is that we help bring a lot of credibility back to the industry.
Absolutely.
Great products, great compensation plan, great support, great energy, great leadership, great management. And then guess what? And then we go to work. That's it. We follow this system and we go to work. So what I tell people all the time is this: we are not looking for people to rent. What that means, renting, is when you go rent someplace, you know you're not going to be out of there in a year or less or whatever. We are looking for people that for their forever MLM home. And day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, people are understanding that, and they are coming to QuiAri in record numbers from all over the world. So I have never, ever, ever in my 30 plus years of the industry, when I started when I was 4 years old, I have never been more excited than I am as I sit here with you today. The vision is extremely clear. Extremely clear. We've hired more corporate team members, and very soon I'll be introducing you to them. Critically important, great people. We start with great people, right? Who also have great skill sets. So there is so much fantastic things going on here at this time. I mean, man, oh man, oh man. So there's going to be some breaking news coming soon. I'll give you a clue about that. Watch your messages, watch your message board, watch your email announcements, new markets, new shipping, different parts of the world. I mean, it's just crazy what I was going to. As a matter of fact, today we just this is helpful to anybody and speaks Russian. We just completed the opportunity presentation in Russia because there's a lot of Russian promoters here.
Yeah.
So much stuff going on. As always, we're here to help you if you need anything. We have fantastic support. We do. So if you need something, reach out to us. Check out your portals. Check out your back office. Check out your website. Check out your Get Paid in 5. Let's narrow what we're doing in terms of the basics. Let's get to the basics. Learn the basics, teach the basics. Learn the basics, teach the basics. If you follow that, it can take you to where you need to go. So on behalf of myself, Kristie, everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love everybody.
Love you guys.
Please be safe.
Yes.
Please get to work.
Yep.
Please
get
work
excited.
hard.
Woo!
Please get excited. Let's get rolling. We got our vendors to get well.
Yeah.
We got everybody.
International.
Yeah.
We love hearing
Yeah,
it. Share the excitement,
so,
guys.
So
we're here to support.
We're having a lot
you.
of fun.
Definitely.
Come reach your dreams with us. So on behalf of myself, Kristie, thank you, everybody.
Thank
love you.
All.
We'll
love
see you
guys.
next Thursday. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Talk soon.